Weather Rate certified 11 years in a row.
More storms moving through the state tonight.
Yes, indeed. She's tracking it all for us. Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy with the very latest. Alana.
I want to show you the snow. You're looking at it at Jordan now. Check it out. This is a live view right now. Backside of the Wasatch dealing with straight snow, and we're going to continue to see that. It's not just northern Utah, though, folks. We're seeing it in the south as well as we jump down to Cedar City. We know it's snowing at Bryce Canyon, but also near Cedar City where the rain has transitioned over to snow, and that's something that's going to accumulate as we get through the next several hours. Live look from the Cedar City Airport. We've got folks on the tarmac. It was already soggy due to the rain, and now colder air starting to move in. This transition from rain to snow is something we're keeping a close eye on because it really spells trouble for the morning commute for some of us. We've got that winter storm warning for the mountains in pink, but let's focus in on that winter weather advisory. This is for the Wasatch Front. This is impacting us as we head into tomorrow. It goes into effect at 10 p.m. tonight and holds on until 10 a.m. So that is when we anticipate the rain to fully transition and drop some valley snow in Cache Valley, along the Wasatch Front, Tooele County, and all the way down into Utah County. So we know that winter travel is right around the corner with this system coming in. So as we get through this messy morning commute, things will start to clear out, but we're going to see some accumulations, and those numbers a little larger than what they originally were as the transition happening a little earlier. This active pattern wants to hold on, and is this really helping us? That's the big weather question in the weather story, and we'll look at the newest drought monitor so you know exactly the answer to that. It's freezing in Logan, where we could see some freezing rain, but now with those temperatures dropping, it'll be straight snow. Notice how mild it is in Salt Lake. With us getting that southerly flow, it's a bit of a break for us. We're not seeing any precip right now. 30s in Green River, just above freezing in Cedar, and 40s in St. George. So the temperature supporting that rain. Also, the southerly flow does that as we drag that moisture from the atmospheric river that hit the coast into the Beehive State. That is our moisture source. So as we get a little closer into the Beehive State, it started with the cloud cover. Those high cloud tops noticeable there in blue. And then you start to see the precip coming in, valley rain, mountain snow, keeping it active with that changeover happening in southern Utah, and the I-15 corridor could get a little sloppy as a result. So a heads up there. All right. What's going on? Well, this storm system is going to continue to impact us through tomorrow afternoon. By the morning hours, this is when we could see that snow wanting to hold steady. It starts to taper off, but it holds on over the mountains, Wasatch, as well as the Uintas and into central Utah by the afternoon, and then the moisture kind of moves east. As we roll into the evening, quieter conditions take hold, setting the stage for the first portion of the weekend with drier conditions on Saturday, but changes Sunday. I'll show you because we're going to walk through exactly what to expect. Here we are right now, 7 p.m. As we get towards ABC4 News at 10, south central Utah still has snow, rain in St. George. We get a bit of a clearing there in the southwest corner of the state. We see rain in the west desert and snow in the northeastern corner of the state. Blanding also going to pick up snow. Heavier rain from Ogden to Farmington by midnight, but this is when the transition is really going to kick into high gear along the Wasatch Front. Now, the model does show bench and mountain valley snow, but we still hold on to rain. That changes, though. Here we are by 2 a.m. That purple indicating a wintry mix of rain and snow, and then we're straight snow, which means that places like Tooele County and Park Valley by tomorrow morning, maybe you could see a little bit of rain because the temperatures are going to be right there on the line. But overall, sloppy conditions for that morning commute. So slick conditions are possible because we'll have fresh precipitation drying out by 4 p.m. High pressure for Saturday doesn't last long because here comes another system that grazes northern Utah. Ooh, hustles right on through on Sunday, and that means that we could just see some mountain showers as well as in the valley. How much is coming from this system? Well, 2 to 4 inches, generally speaking, for the Wasatch Front and areas under the winter weather advisory. Benches doing a little better with some local spots maybe going higher to 8 inches. Mountain valleys 3 to 7. This includes the Wasatch back, but I do think places like Park City and some areas of the backside of the Wasatch could get up to 10. Mountains overall 10 to 16. Cottonwoods could go up to 20. Does this help? The answer is yes. This is our newest drought data coming in today, and the extreme drought, which you see in red, is at 28%. Last week it was 31%. These storms are helping. We are chipping away at exceptional and extreme drought, and we love an active pattern, and especially when it sticks around. 30s and 40s for tomorrow, 20s, 30s, and 40s on the eastern side of the state. Basin is getting straight snow from this. 30s for the I-15 corridor, 50 in St. George. Rain holds on only for another day, and then drier conditions. Heading into next week, another storm is going to roll through. That's great news. We'll take the moisture. It will be rain down south, and looks like another valley rain, mountain snow event for the north. It's day 6 and 7, so we'll keep a close eye on it, but just know the chance for precip is not going away anytime soon. Soggy out there tonight. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
All right, love adding to those